When Melanie Indert gave birth to twin girls at the Camp Lester Naval Hospital recently, they were 8 weeks premature. Chloe weighed only 3 pounds 9.5 ounces and Elise 4 pounds 11 ounces. Elise also had respiratory distress syndrome, a problem that often affects premature babies.
I was on strict bed rest, so I kept thinking in the back of my mind, well, there's nothing that, if I lay here and gravity's not working against me, then there's nothing that could really bring these babies on. They're just hanging out inside and staying warm, but they had other ideas.
Fortunately, a new drug called Surfactant was recently approved by the FDA. Elise was the first baby to get the medication at the U.S. Naval Hospital on Okinawa. Lieutenant Todd Harker explains how it works.
In the 1980s, there's been research with a new drug called Surfactant, and Surfactant itself is actually a naturally produced substance which prevents respiratory distress syndrome. What it does is it lines the inside of the lungs, protects those little small airways from collapsing, and makes it able for the babies to be able to breathe.
After one dose, Elise is doing fine, and the pediatricians expect further success with the drug.
Basically, we were anticipating a normal premature baby at this stage needing to be on a ventilator for about 3 or 4 days. With the use of the medication, we were able to shorten that to about 12 hours on a ventilator, prevented her from having to go to the Philippines, saving the government lots of money and lots of stress for the family as well.
When we finally had it and we had a baby that needed it, I was excited to use it. And after using it, I'm a believer. I mean, there definitely had a response with the baby and prevented the baby from being medevaced and able to keep both baby and family here. So it was an exciting experience.
Chloe and Elise are the first babies for Melanie and Frederick Indert, and there is an interesting twist to the story. New mom Melanie was also born at Camp Lester 27 years ago when it was an Army hospital and then called Camp Cooey. She says she's very happy with the care she's received.
From the first day that I had the very first contractions of premature labor, I was treated wonderfully by all the people at labor and delivery. Then when I had to stay in the hospital, was treated wonderfully by all the people at postpartum and all the nurses here in the nursery. Everyone here I have the utmost confidence in.
It's hoped that Surfactant can give other premature babies a better chance for the future, just as it has tiny Elise. Reporting for FEN News, I'm Marine Corporal LaDonna Moore.